योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राय योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राय राम 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 योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राय योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राय राम 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 योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया राम 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 Rama 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 Jai भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। सर्वं योगी राम सूरत कुमारार्पणमस्तु। This is a very auspicious Sandhya Kal, the evening twilight, meant for worship of the divine. And so even a little effort towards God would bear enormous fruit. It is by the great blessing of our Bhagavan that we are able to be here at all at this time and sit for 1 hour in one place and sing His powerful name in celebration of this grace and in deep gratitude. We have offered the Nama lotuses at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, and we shall continue the same, if possible, through the night and again tomorrow morning and all through the day, again and again and again. And of course, let's remind ourselves again that we have to offer, along with the Nama lotuses, the Seva lotuses too. Whatever work falls into our hand as our duty in our daily life to play our role, we have to remember we are only instruments in His hands and that He is doing everything to us. Since we cannot forget that we are doing it, let us do it in the spirit of surrender and keep offering all the sevas, seva lotuses also at His feet. As we have been going through the teachings of Bhagavan, today also we shall see what he has to say. He quotes Kabir Das. The doha runs like this: Chaka chahe prem ras, raka chahe maan, ek miyan mein do gatag, dekha suna na khan. Meaning, Chaka chahe prema ras. If you want the prema bhakti for God, you cannot afford the ego self. You have to be very humble and beg for bhakti. Raka chahe maan. So the literal line by line translation of the above Kabir's verse, referred by Bhagavan, says if you want to taste the essence of love, love for God, but at the same time you want to keep your pride, the ego pride. Remember, Kabir says, in one sheath, 2 swords cannot be kept. It has never been heard or seen. So in the sheath, there can be only 2 swords. Either the ego eye or the eye of God. Both cannot be kept in the same sheath. Which means we have to be very, very humble before God and know that we cannot do anything at all by ourselves except for the grace of Bhagavan. We are not capable of anything. It is by the grace, by the will of God that everything happens. And everything happens through everybody. Because His world drama should go on as it has been going on from eternity to eternity. So, all of us who want bhakti for Bhagavan should know there should be no pride of the ego I. You cannot say, I have done this, I have achieved this, and I have achieved this with hard work. My own achievement. It would be absolutely wrong. Let us remember that only He can make us do things. Now at this point, I shall recall some incident which I have shared with you many times before. If you remember, the first time I had to keep awake in the night to chant His name, it was a great struggle. The whole night I had to fight the sleep, and I kept a bottle of gooseberry juice and some pickle, very hot pickle, so that whenever I felt sleepy, I could taste a little and then I would come awake fully. With all that hard struggle, I somehow managed to complete some 20,000 nama and was waiting for Bhagavan to get up and come. And it was 4 o'clock when I rushed to report to him. He was seated there in the veranda of Sudama that early morning. And here I ran to him with all my enthusiasm and a sense of achievement, a sense of fulfillment. I said, Bhagavan, you see, the whole night I stayed up and chanted 20,000 namas. I said it jubilantly, expecting a pat on my back or a beautiful, bewitching smile from him in approval and appreciation. But all that I got was a frown. And his hands rose up to shake as though it was no use at all. And what was more, he said it also. He said, no use, no use. You can imagine the shock I went through. After all that struggle the whole night, this is all I got in response from him. I was shocked beyond words. And there was a huge question in my eyes. Where did I go wrong? What did I do to deserve this? And then he saw the question in my eyes and said, Devki, you said you were doing it. Do you think you can do it? It's my Father who made you do it. It came as a slap on my face, and instantly I realized the truth of his saying. So you see, even the Nama chanting that we did today, that we were able to come here at all was by His grace, and we were able to sit in one place for 1 hour is His grace, and sing His Namas and Kirtan for 1 hour. It's grace after grace after grace, a heap of it. But for His grace, it would not have been possible at all to utter a single name. So, we have to be very careful and remember that we cannot do anything by ourselves, only Bhagavan's grace. So Kabir says that Bhagavan said, Kabir says, in one sheath, there can be only one sword. How can there be 2 swords? What are the 2 swords? One is the ego I, the other is premaras, bhakti for God with all humility. When there is humility and bhakti, there cannot be pride and the ego I. Then he says, this beggar died at the feet of Papa Ramdas. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar's name is more powerful than his form. This body will perish, but the name will do miracles. Whoever chants this name will have my Father's blessings. This beggar would like at least one friend who could think of this beggar's name all the time in the world. We have a contract, myself and Father. Whoever calls my name, my Father will immediately rush help. Yes, whenever you are in trouble, just call this beggar's name with faith. My Father will rush help to you immediately. Bhagavan also said, no single nama goes waste. Every nama does its transforming work. So all the namas we utter will go into our spiritual bank. And whenever we need His grace, they will rush to help. We shall now offer our today's prayer at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Bhagavan, we beg you again and again and again, a million times, for your immediate divine intervention to bring forth a dharmic normalcy to today's world of violence. And there is so much of it everywhere. And there is no unity or harmony or order or discipline. We beg you, Bhagavan, to bring all this into the lives of people so that people will live a dharmic life with remembrance of God. You have said the goal of life is only remembrance of God. And it's only when we remember God, we truly live. The times we forget God, we are dead. That we carry our own dead body, even though the body is still breathing. Why? Because we are not serving the purpose of life. And what is the purpose of life? Remembrance of God. Bhagavan, people live any way they like and create a philosophy to suit themselves and justify whatever they are doing. There is this war going on between the two countries with its own justification. But then we also see those disastrous results of the war. We beg you to stop this war immediately so that peace be prevalent. And we beg you, you have said many times that you are the cosmic controller. We beg you, Bhagavan, to bless the world so that there will be no mention of the word war at all among the countries of the world. And Bhagavan, please keep under control all those cruel diseases, the killer diseases that attack us, and the violent furies of nature, and those terrible accidents. We also beg you to uproot all the asuric thoughts which are responsible for today's world of violence. And in this world, whichever country people belong to, and whatever language they speak, and whatever religion they have embraced, they too suffer from their past karmas, and that without help or protection. They may not believe in the theory of karma or rebirth, and yet the law of karma is relentless. It doesn't wait for their faith. It does its work. We beg you, Bhagavan, to reach out to all of those people all over the world and do the needful. We also beg you to protect all those unselfish people all over the world who slog for the welfare of the others from unnecessary, unworthy, unhealthy remarks of criticism and aspersion. We beg you to give a big boost to the economy of the country and promote the growth in varied fields of activity, right from science and technology to spirituality, so that India would reach its highest status of the world teacher to conduct the whole world in the path of dharma, as predicted by the great ones over the years. We also pray to you in all earnestness, intensity, and sincerity for ceaseless chanting and joyful chanting of your powerful name and unbroken remembrance of your leelas and teachings, so that we assimilate it and make it into Atma Shakti. Bhagavan, we know that we are all only instruments in your hands. Instruments, the puppets in the world drama that you are putting up on the stage from eternity to eternity. And yet, we pray to you that we should be blessed to be only sattvic instruments in your hands and not rakshasic elements. Please bless us to run our everyday life as an offering to you and not be caught by the temptations of Maya. We also seek that ultimate state of being, the state of pure awareness, the state of bliss and peace of yours. But then we know that we need to be purified, for our mind is full of those residual latent tendencies of the past karmas and desires for worldly possessions, because of which there are sudden attacks of fear which would turn into killer fear sometimes and finish us off. And there is this poison of anger, jealousy, and passion. And above all, no matter how many blessings we have had from Bhagavan, that we are healthy, we are able to see, we are able to hear, we are able to speak, our brain is able to work, and that we run our life. And yet, we compare ourselves with other people and then feel that we lack something, and complain, and blow it out of all proportion into a mountain. With the result, we fall into depression and lifelong medicine. Bhagavan used to give a particular example of the owl. The owl, during the daytime, the sun is very bright, filling the whole world with its shine, and yet the owl will close its eyes and complain, "Oh, there is so much darkness all around." So, Bhagavan has thundered out the saving grace, which is the powerful name of the Divine. He says the name of the Divine is such a great weapon that could destroy all our sins, all our past karmas, and our vasanas, those latent tendencies. We take refuge in your powerful name, Bhagavan, and pray to you for our early purification. And wherever we live in this world, whatever duty falls into our hand, we know it's all your work. And we should be able to do it as seva to you, in the spirit of surrender, and that joyfully, without any unhealthy competition or jealousy, so that each work that we do will turn into Atma Shakti. Bhagavan, please bless us to practice acceptance. Acceptance of what? Whatever life brings to us. Be it a joy or grief, coming from Him can only be a great blessing. A blessing meant for our greater good, closer kinship with God. It's specially meant for our spiritual transformation. When a bad karma takes over, we have to go through unbearable punishment. The lifeboat capsizes, and then starts the period of test. We collapse. We begin to resent God and His grace, feeling terribly let down by Him. And then we bitterly blame others for our own failures, little realizing that all our sufferings are what we invited by our own karmas. Whatever we give to the world will definitely come back to us, be it love or abuse. But then Bhagavan, for his part, full of compassion and generosity, puts a blessing even in that punishment. And what does it do? It pushes us back to God. And a higher wisdom is born out of every adversity. And what is it? All that we hold as security and strength in life is no security and strength in life at all. It's only God. God is our only security and strength. Once we know that, the mind clears out. There is clarity in thinking. And the mind gets purified. And then the Shakti, the visions of Bhagavan, begin to take root in us. Bhagavan, we beg you to bless us to know that it's only your will that's behind all the happenings of life and the world. And please bless us to be grateful to you, even for the adversities of life, because we know now that they are blessings in disguise, meant for our spiritual transformation. We seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos to be lifted to a higher plane. And finally, we seek that liberation, that redemption from the vicious cycle of births and deaths, continuous births and deaths, the root cause of which is the utter selfishness, the sense of separation from others, the I and mine, the tyranny of the ego that rules all our life. Bhagavan, please uproot this aham bhavam and promote atma bhavam so that we be blessed with that immortal life, that eternal living merged with you, or eternal servitude to you, that eternal supreme divinity. Jai Yogi Ram Sarit Kumar.